Welcome back to another video episode, Greater Carmel-by-the-Sea community. I'm Chip Rarig, your City Administrator and your Director of Emergency Services. Next to me is Chief Paul Tomasi, your Director of Public Safety and your Assistant Director of Emergency Services during the COVID pandemic. This is actually the third video that we've produced today from our living room to yours. We've not published either of the previous two because of the dynamic nature of the situation. Things changed in between both of our previous takes. So what we're sharing with you today is right now is our most current focus on safety and the well-being of our community. Monterey County about an hour and a half ago issued a shelter-in-place order that takes effect at midnight tonight. And it basically restricts all movement, closures of most businesses with noted exceptions of essential services and essential city services. And that's what I'm going to talk to you about briefly. So we do have alternate work plans in place. Our essential workers are going to be our public works field crews, obviously our police department, our paramedic firefighters, and our executive team. Non-essential services employees will be servicing customers electronically when available. So the planners, some of the library reference employees, finance, and some other employees will be working remotely. And again, this is a very dynamic situation. So we're continuing to try to improve and expand services. We'll beg your indulgence again. Please be patient with us in the time being. I have canceled all board and commission meetings effective immediately, actually effective this weekend, as well as public gatherings on city property. This, of course, is also covered by the Monterey County order. And again, we're looking at our April city council meeting, whether we can do that remotely or whether that needs to be continued as well. So over to you, Paul. Can you give us some information on the best resource information for our customers?
Thank you, Chip. Yeah, with the emergency shelter-in-place order put in place, we're getting a lot of phone calls already, but the best resource for you, because we expect a lot of questions, is by calling 211. They'll be able to answer your questions regarding the shelter-in-place. Also attached to the message that'll be going out through email, we'll have a lot of the frequently asked questions, so we'll be able to help you answer some of those through that medium as well. This ordinance was put in place really to protect the health and the life and the safety of everyone and to reduce the spread of this virus. There are guidelines being put out right now that all the law enforcement agencies are putting together for enforcement of this ordinance, and I'll be reviewing that, and we'll have more information on that later. As we continue through this, obviously we're still focused on serving our community the best way we can, and a lot of that has to do with serving our most at-risk persons in this community and those that need help. So we are working on a plan. We've had many conversations over the last week about how best to do this, and we anticipate having a plan in place shortly, so we'll have more information on that as well.
You'll see that in the order, and I'm sure you'll be seeing it in the local news media, that the Monterey County order is pretty draconian. I would encourage you, because you're allowed to continue to go outside, please practice good social distancing when you're outside, but get outside. The natural environment is a wonderful place to be. It's good for you, and COVID-19, the coronavirus, has difficulty surviving in the outside. So the great as we've said, the great outdoors is always open in Carmel-by-the-Sea. While you are sheltering in place, please take the time to fill out your Census 2020. 9 questions, 9 minutes, and that's important information due to the federal government in the next couple of months. So that concludes our comments. Any closing comments, Chief?
Wash your hands, practice good social distancing practices, 6 feet apart.
And take good care.